your secondary?
They present challenges because he's one of the top quarterbacks in the country. I think he's 11th in the country in pass efficiency. He does a great job of play action. He's really knowledgeable and has a tremendous understanding of what they do offensively and knows where everybody is at every time. And he can get from look 1 to look 2 to look 3 to look 4 very quickly. I think he's one of the sharper quarterbacks we're going to face. Very well coached, so he's going to be he'll be the best quarterback we face to date. No, I don't think we played well, and I think they played better, they prepared better, they coached better, they hustled better, they played with better effort than us last year. And hopefully, if that's the way they felt, they've learned a valuable lesson that in this league, you just can't show up. There's so many good football teams from top to bottom. Is that every week, you look at it, and we talked about it in our meeting on Monday. UCLA's a 1-2 team and goes down to Texas and beats them, throwing for 27 yards, and beat them. And you look at everybody. Arizona had a huge win the week before over Iowa, and Cal got beat pretty handily by Nevada, and then all of a sudden it's a 10-9 football game down there. So the one message, and I hope those guys learned, and maybe they learned from last year, is that you just can't show up in this thing. You better be prepared because everybody's going to give you your best shot, and the best teams are going to win, but you need to be ready for everything you get. So
how do you do that?
It's a lot of fundamental work, and we don't tackle our first-string offense to the ground, but they're tackling our scout players down the other end. So in fundamental work and practice and attention to detail, and I think our players being a little bit conscious of what they have to do to get ball carries taken to the ground. That 4th and 1, they probably would have got it in first down, but they wouldn't have had a 53-yard touchdown run if we tackled better. There was a screen pass where we missed a couple tackles. There were some other inside runs where we didn't wrap people up, and really that was the nemesis for us on our game last year. Is we had guys in position to make plays against Stanford last year, but we couldn't wrap up Toby Gerhart. Now that's a lot of credit to Toby Gerhart because he's as good a back as I've seen in this league, but we still have to tackle better. But we tackle our scout players. We bring guys to the ground, and we do a lot of tackling drills in practice. But it's also what's your attention to detail when we're in a tackling drill? Is it just how much longer do we have in this period, or are we really focused and concentrating on your fundamentals? Yeah, they've got really good athletes at every level. There's 3 defensive linemen are really presenting a lot of problems for people. They've got 4 linebackers in Marasek and Scove who really stick out to you, and then Thomas on the outside that can present some problems. They're multiple in the looks. I think they're really well coached. They changed their coaching staff defensively down there and are doing a lot of different things to present some problems to you. So it's going to be a challenge, and they may be unheralded in the paper, but they're not unheralded to us. I think we really understand where they are. They're one of the top-ranked defenses in the nation right now, doing things the proper way in terms of how we're supposed to block people, and people falling off of blocks or slipping off of blocks, and guys with their heads down and they're going down. It's more of a fundamental problem that's a fixable problem, not a communication or anything like that.